How you doing? It's really good to have you here.
Is better known as Left Eye of the female hip-hop trio TLC, who is being...
We caught up with the lads at a date in San Jose, California, and here is a status report.
Soundgarden on the road in North America, enjoying the hard-earned success of their new album Super Unknown and its #1 entry on the Billboard charts.
It's kind of like winning an Oscar or something, just because it doesn't make your record any better, but other people think you're worthy of certain things, like getting radio airplay or, you know, getting your butt kissed or something like that.
The band began this tour in Europe, accompanied by the now famous Spoon Man, Seattle's own artist. Soundgarden may have been thousands of miles from home, but sometimes it just didn't feel that way.
I'm not quite sure why. 5 years ago, we'd go to a country where they all dressed completely differently, and then 5 years later, we go to the same country and everyone dresses like they're from Seattle.
Now back in the States, the only hitch for the band on this tour so far seems to be technical problems with Chris Cornell's guitars, and he hasn't been taking them very well. This has been the fate of at least 3 instruments to date that were not up to Cornell's standards.
I didn't want to break it, which is what I usually end up doing, and that gets kind of stupid, so I thought, well, maybe someone else would like it. But what's going to happen is whoever got it, if they actually got it out of there in one piece, they're going to play it, and one day they're going to get really pissed off at it because it sucks, and they're going to smash it over their mom's coffee table.
I think one mistake they made was throwing the guitar out because I got almost killed. I was grabbing onto it, and I decided the guy that got the guitar, I hated him, so I ripped the cords off.
Black Hole Sun, the band's second single, wasn't originally slated for that honor. The Day I Tried to Live was. But so many radio stations were playing Black Hole. Chris Cornell's guitars notwithstanding, the Soundgarden tour rolls happily on for the band and their fans.
I would recommend God to take them into heaven and play them forever. That's all I wanted.
You can catch Soundgarden at the Rochester War Memorial on Tuesday.
He kept his shirt on for that whole package. Wasn't into that.
Kim Thale?
No. Chris.
Oh, Chris. Not Keanu. Chris, yes. Keanu, no.
Chris Matt.
It's a girl thing.
Be still my heart. We'll take a quick break and try to stop thinking of Chris Cornell as a sex symbol. And when we return with more composure, Arrested Development is back on the scene.
Back at the gay rights landmark of Stonewall.